Tyler was like this really energetic kid. He was really, really funny. He had a ton of friends. Like, people just kind of gravitated towards him because he was like that person you wanted to be around. He was a musician. He had this ability just to like hear something and he could pick up and play it on the guitar. He did orchestra in school. He played the viola. Because it was smaller, so it was easier to take to school. And he refused to think about a violin because that was too girly. He skateboarded. He was a typical teenager. He played video games, hung out with his friends, ate too much junk food.
Joey seemed like a happy-go-lucky kid. He was in high school at Gaither High School in Tampa. He joined some clubs. He went to all the football games. He got involved in every activity he could. He even ran for class office. People thought he was the happiest kid.
Michael was very outgoing, and he had a lot of personality, and he was kind and generous and a great friend and an awesome son. And his hobbies were acting, singing, dancing, and comedy.
How was your son's death different from most?
So my son died by suicide at the age of 14.
Well, Joey died in our house, and he died by asphyxiation. He tied a sheet into knots.
He took his own life.
There's just this agony that you just can't place on anything else. It's like the worst feeling in the world. It's so painful, both emotionally as well as physically. Like, it literally hurts when you lose somebody to suicide.
How did the sun come up the day after my son died? I didn't understand that. How did the birds keep singing? I didn't get that, because my whole world was shattered and turned upside down. It took a long time to get where I could accept things were going to be good, okay, and I could begin to move forward and not feel bad about feeling good.
From that day forward, it was just an absolute horrible experience, because all these thoughts go through your mind. Why did you do that? Why did you leave me? What did I do? Why couldn't I have helped you? Why didn't you talk to me? Every day gets a little better, but it never goes away. And I don't think I'll ever know why till I see him again.
I make sure that my youngest remembers Tyler. It was hard for him as well. Like, he had a really hard time, like, after Tyler died, like, he's like, why can't I go see Tyler? And we'd say, Tyler's in heaven. Well, how do I get to heaven? Or, don't balloons go up to heaven? So why can't I just tie on a balloon? Or it was really, really hard for him. And even now, he's 5 now, and he'll say, it's unfair that I don't get my brother every day because my friends have their brother every day.
He used to make me a promise, Mom, I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna take care of you. Yeah, I didn't get that.
I'd probably be arguing all the time because I'd have a 16-year-old in the house. Like, it'd probably be very stressful. And me and I would take that stress any day to have him back. Even if he was difficult, even if we were dealing with some sort of depression, it would still be easier than it is today.
People don't understand how much that life has ups and downs and how much good they can contribute. And if they only knew how much they were really loved, but they can't see beyond their own pain.
To not feel what other people feel, the happiness, the joy of being alive, because there are no do-overs. Once it's done, you can't come back and fix it. And that's really the only final thing. Everything else is fixable. This is not fixable.